And after king f2, king g4. Yeah, that's the key move, the right time. I also root for both players to end this game with a draw, because I can imagine that it would be a total heartbreak if one of them would have lost this rook endgame, which was objectively draw. I mean, it would just drive them completely insane. Forget about all the success that they had before in the World Cup.
It would have been great karmic injustice. I think Salem is still trying. Whoa.
Wow, stepping, not giving check. But check, then king f3. No, then now rook g7 check. Okay, it goes on.
No, but king h3, f3, then you start lateral checking, and black has no shelter. Black cannot hide the king anywhere, so white will just check ad infinitum.
Exactly.
And I think that's the way the game will end. I mean, it's like move for move. It's crazy.
It's absolutely crazy. I mean, move Daniele asking himself, what on earth went through my mind that instead of playing from strengths, I went into this position.
If black had two more tempi, then you get a really interesting position. If black actually could go f2 here, I was trying to evaluate that. I think it's losing.
Yeah,
again,
probably it's...
Just to clarify, this didn't happen just hypothetically, but this is for another day. It's been a long day.
Yes, we are losing our minds. I mean, don't even try to understand what we are talking about. We don't understand ourselves.
Exactly, yes. Exactly. But neither is Daniele Vocaturo understand what he just did. So I guess we're not alone here. We're in good company.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I think it's time for Salem to admit that he will not be winning this game, despite his best efforts, and to play f3.
But yeah, look at his body language. Yeah, he wants to play, and he did not push f3. What did he do?
They're finding... He moved his rook.
Rook to d7. But come on.
King g2 in Philidor position.
Okay, Philidor, but the game goes on. Rook d2 check. you have a pawn on h2, which hinders you in some way, yeah? No, of course not.
Black finds some... exactly. Black hides on h1.
Somewhere, yes. Yeah, king g2 played.
I would even go rook d2, king f1. I would just abandon that pawn, because you know for a fact that the Philidor is a draw. You can grasp onto a piece of flotsam in the ocean, you know? But that's it. King f1, Philidor position. And hopefully Salem does not persist in his efforts too much longer now that this has been reached.
But king g1, I mean, white hangs on to his pawn. Because this pawn is useful, yeah, the black king is not able to come via f4, g3, so this makes the defensive task all the more easy. So after f3, just play rook a8, and okay, it's a thematic mechanism.
Yeah, and when we're referring to the Philidor position, it refers specifically to the third rank defense of keeping the rook on the third or the sixth rank if you're playing black and you're down a pawn. You wait for black to push f3. And then when black pushes f3, it exposes the king's backside. So you put the rook all the way up on a8 and then start giving a million checks to the king.
Yeah, Salem sidestep with rook c2. All right, it does not change anything. White can play rook b3, h. I mean, every single move in the position which does not blunder the rook away, it's a draw.
Yeah. And likely we will get... Man, it's like they're playing a bullet game. You know, in bullet, you do this all the time. You go rook b3, rook a2, rook c3, rook b2, because you're trying to catch your opponent on a pre-move. I shamelessly call myself one of the world's leading experts in this kind of, you know, this ultra dirty play. But this is an over-the-board game, so not really sure what Salem is hoping for here.
Yeah, it's, I think, just calming down. Yeah, there were just way too much emotions involved in the last half an hour in this game. And sometimes it's just nice. You know that you already can't lose it. Yeah, you just can't lose it. Then you treasure the moment. Yeah, you just try to keep your opponent a little bit in the uncomfortable shoes to ask himself the question that why on earth did I do this to myself? But of course, the game will end in a draw.
Yeah, f3 has been played, and that is finally essentially a draw for rook a8. Or sorry, rook c8 is going to follow. And at last, I think we will be spared a 100-move endgame. Although not a given. Vocaturo kind of reviewing the Philidor position in his mind. King f1. He will give up the pawn first.
Yes, just to make it exactly according to the books. Rook h2, rook c8. And you can refer, come on, let's open any page in any rook endgame books. Yeah, it's there. Rook c8 seals the game. Thank you very much.
You can even search this position on the database and you will find exactly this position because, of course, this can be reached in a million ways. It's one of the beautiful things about chess. Salem is going to repeat moves, and this is going to conclude the last game of the second. The second game, and a smile there by both players acknowledging each other's effort and fighting spirit.